What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dean, aka the Blue Crusader. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how you can actually fix Fallout 3 for Windows 10 and Windows 8. Now I actually searched this up on how to do this a few days ago when I was trying to fix my game, but the only problem was I couldn't actually find any tutorials with the correct fix. Now it's actually a lot more simpler than I thought, and there's going to be a few different solutions, and I know that a lot of my tutorials in the past have done quite well, and if I find a problem, I'll usually end up making a tutorial on it if it was really tough to find, and this issue was actually really tough to find. Now, there's quite a few tutorials out there already. I am going to cover the fixes they do cover, but the first fix I'm going to show you is actually the fix that fixed my game and let me play it, because a lot of the fixes involve running the game as administrator and changing the compatibility settings, which I'm going to show you as well, but that didn't actually work for me. So what you want to do is you want to go to Documents, and then you want to go to My Games, and inside there's a folder called Fallout 3. What you want to do is you want to delete literally everything in this folder if you are experiencing crashes, and just delete all the files. I think it's only the INI files or the INI files that you need to worry about to delete to actually fix the game, but I'd recommend deleting either all the files in there, or you can just delete the whole Fallout 3 folder in Documents, My Games. This is basically just the launch settings, the graphics settings, and your saves, so it's not really too important. If you're first launching the game, you're probably having the issues because it's the first time launching it. If you're first launching the game, you can just delete it anyway because you're not going to have a save. But if you do have a save, you can always copy and back up this saves folder, or delete everything except the saves folder. So the next one is actually adding the right compatibility settings and the administration permissions to the actual exe. So what you want to do for this is you want to go to your C drive or whatever drive your program files is in, and then you want to go to GOG Games or Fallout 3. Now this is the directory for the GOG version of the game, but if you're obviously playing on Steam, what you do is you go to Program Files 86, then you'd go down to Steam, Steam Apps, Common, and then the game would be in this folder with all your other games. So basically we're going to go to my directory, and there's 3 different exes you want to modify the permissions for. So the first one's Fallout 3, so we can right click and go on Properties, and under Compatibility what you want to do is you want to run it as administrator, and then you want to run it as Vista Service Pack 2 under the compatibility mode. Then you want to just click Apply and OK. We've already done it, so I'm going to cancel it. And then the properties on Fallout Launcher, you want to do exactly the same. And then you can always do it for this GEC exe as well. Some people do it for that. I don't really think it matters, but you can always run that as admin. And I'd recommend putting that as Windows XP Service Pack 3, and you can always run that as admin as well. Now there is one other thing to do. To access the other INI file, if you actually can't find that, is its Documents. Then you want to go to My Games, Fallout 3 again, and it's fallout.ini. So now what we can do is we can actually Control and F this and search for the files we're looking for, and you'll have something here called BU's threaded AI. You want to put that to 0. That's best if you put it to 0. It's usually on 1, and the best idea is to actually set that to 0. Then below there's a line called inum HW threads. This is how many CPU threads the game's going to use. Sometimes this line isn't even here, so I will put it in the description so you can actually paste this line in, but you want to paste it below this line that we actually searched for, and you want to make sure this says 2. Now if the game works for you normally and you don't need this fix, you can also turn it up so it uses more of your cores, but it's not really too important. It is only using 2 of my cores or 2 threads, but my game still runs with a lot of different graphical mods fine. So after you do that, you want to click Save. There's a few different other fixes, like 1 or 2 other fixes I just want to show you, just in case you're having that little bit more trouble, because I do want to cover as many fixes as possible. So you want to go back to your Fallout 3 directory. Sometimes the crashing error can actually be because you're missing the DirectX 9 files. Now this is actually pretty simple to get, because you can actually get the DX9 files on the internet relatively easy. So I'm just going to show you exactly where to do that. There will be a link in the description below how to get it, and all you have to do is literally go to Nexus mods. So you can see the Nexus mods website here, and like I said, I'll put the direct link to this file in the description. This fix is basically for Windows 7, 8 and 10, and all it is literally just the DX9 file. So you want to go to Download Manual, and then it'll let you download it. And when you do get it, literally you go inside into Source Files, and all it is this D3D9. Now you can actually copy this, which is the Fallout default INI, and this actually overwrites this one, but you don't really need it. It didn't really do anything for me, but you can always overwrite that as well. Now all you want to do is you want to drag this file inside the Fallout 3 folder, and you'll see over here that I already have this. So this can kind of fix a lot of the DirectX 9 issues, or the issues when you don't actually have like the runtime requirements. There is only one more fix which could actually fix it. Now this fix didn't apply to me because I'm actually playing on the GOG version of the game, but for people who are playing the Windows versions, and especially the old versions on disk, then this might actually work for you. What you want to do is you actually want to download games for Windows Live. Now this is kind of the whole interface system you install if you want to get like GTA 4 to work and all these kind of old games that are based on this like framework. But basically Microsoft aren't letting you download this on their website anymore, but it still does work. So the only way to get this is through a different mirror. Now there is actually a legitimate mirror for like the best version, which is on this Major Geeks website. I will put this link below. But for some people who have that version of the game, or the version which is like the Windows Live release on CD, this might actually fix your issues. So basically just download this and install this, and use all of the other fixes in this tutorial as well, and combining them together, the Windows Live version should work as well. Most of these fixes will fix your game. None of the fixes originally worked, so then I did a little bit of research, and the first one that I covered in this video, where you delete the Fallout folder for the saves, that was the one that worked for me. So if one fix doesn't work, make sure you try all of them, because obviously you're running the game on a different operating system. You could have Windows 7, Windows 8, 10, something like that, so each fix might be different for you. So obviously try all of them. If it did fix your game and I did help you out, then definitely do drop a like on the video and leave a comment letting me know, and subscribe to the channel for daily gaming videos. I do like the odd few tutorials like this when I do find like a big problem that nobody's got solved, so obviously you can look here for those kind of issues as well. But thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.
Damn, son. Pack it in, let me begin. I came to win, battle me, that's a sin. I won't tell a sack up, punk, you better back up. Try and play the role and yet a whole crew will act up. Get up, stand up, come on, throw your hands up. If you got the feeling, then jump across the ceiling. Muggs is a funk fest, someone's talking